matter regarding jurisdiction. And in 2011, the office made a determination that it had jurisdiction, and it appeared the crime within its jurisdiction may have been committed. So this is the principle of complementarity. And what we did after the opening of the trial was to sign a memorandum of understanding with the interim president of the transitional authority, in which Guinea made further undertakings to support the process, not to interfere with the processes of the judiciary in Guinea, to share information with my office, so that we can make sure that there's a proper process that's not a sham, that does not shield the accused, but under Guinean law, and that's the best option. Always trials are better at home. It is the native jurisdiction of Guinea that has to be working to protect people, not only in relation to the allegations of the 28th of September 2009, but in many other matters. And so if the ICC, if my office can support that, we will. But we're also watching very closely. And as I said very clearly in front of the President, after we signed the Memorandum of Understanding, because of the commencement of the trial, I closed the preliminary against humanity, war crimes, or the crime of aggression within the jurisdiction of the court.
Let me just clarify, in this memorandum of understanding, earlier you seem to indicate that yes, there is this trial about the massacre, but it also means that there could be proceedings for other cases, because unfortunately Guinea has seen its fair share of violence and abuse and crime, correct?
But what we see is that the particular issues that we were looking at were the terrible allegations regarding the 28th of September 2009, and then the subsequent allegations of rape, sexual violence, burning, and torture. And the fact that people have been brought to the court is meaningful. But the fact of the matter is that when a homegrown system becomes more mature, it will benefit the whole panoply of guarantees that are there under the Constitution and under the rules-based system. So we're looking at it through the prism of the 28th of September, but the fact is, if as I told the President, if the roots of justice can go deeper, if they can be nurtured at home, if we can work as the international community, the EU, in Guinea, many other countries, as well as the ICC, the United Nations are involved. If together we can provide some support, but Guinea has the clear responsibility to step up. I won't feel any remorse. I'll be delighted to step out from the preliminary examination stage, to change my posture of one of partnership and support, at the same time a position of vigilance, to make sure that this is not a charade, it's not a cosmetic exercise, it grasps the nettle of truth, so that the victims who've suffered so much can have meaningful accountability, and that much they absolutely deserve.
I want to turn quickly to Ukraine. In the northeast of the country, in the town of Izium, a mass grave was seemingly found. You told the United Nations Security Council last week that the team from your office would be returning to look into those allegations. Is it there? Is it getting access? And more broadly, are you seeing now mounting evidence of war crimes committed in Ukraine by Russia or maybe by others?
Well, yes, absolutely. The team is on the ground. The team has had a continuous field presence in Ukraine since May. We've also had vibrant partnerships with forensic experts from my office, but also with other states like Belgium and the Kingdom of the Netherlands. And of course, there are serious allegations that have been made. We are engaging with the Ukrainian authorities. I've also tried to engage with the Russian Federation, and our job now is to get to the bottom of it all. So
are the Russians responding?
Unfortunately, not this time, but I will keep knocking on their door, because I think it's in everybody's interest. If there's truth out there, the judicial process will find it. And if there's lies out there, it can't be hidden in fair and independent processes. So anybody, any state party, any non-state party for that matter, any individual, any NGO that has information should be confident in sharing it with my office confidentially and securely. We will verify it. We will check it. We will make sure, God willing, that it is authentic and it is reliable. And the reliable evidence we will use to make any findings that we think are necessary. And then we'll submit that to to independent judges who will scrutinize it and perform their own functions as well as a quality control safeguard as well. So I think we have to do our job, and it's one of forensic detachment and objectivity.
Right. The Russian Foreign Minister, Sergei Lavrov, told the UN Security Council that the ICC has not reacted to the crimes committed by Ukraine, and therefore Russia has no confidence in it. So this begs the question, well, first of all, you might want to answer this, but also, are you looking into potential crimes also by Ukraine?
Well, it's about a public record. I mean, I was in Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh on the 24th of February, and on the 25th I gave my first statement, and I underlined the fact that all parties to the conflict have clear responsibilities. I've stated that numerous times when I've spoken to the Ukrainians, when I've spoken to the international community, and also with the Russian Federation. But the point of the matter is, of course, any party can characterize their confidence or lack of confidence. It's a matter of their judgment. Court that the Security Council has used on at least two previous occasions in the past. They've used it in Libya and in Sudan, and I would simply invite any state party or non-state party, including the Russian Federation and Ukraine, to share information with us. And at the moment, we're having good cooperation with Ukraine. I hope the cooperation can start when it comes to the Russian Federation, and I will keep trying to contact them to say, look, we've got no political agenda. We want to get to the truth, and if they have information that they believe to be the truth, I'm sure they will share it. We have not received information at the moment.
Karim Khan, I want to thank you very much for